WCBI Meteorologist Vanessa Alonso. My primary job is to deliver your morning forecast, but I'm also a scientist interested in other subjects like climate change. That is why I've developed this new series called Our Changing Planet, where we will talk about how a shifting climate is affecting us here in the Deep South. But before we go deeper, I feel that it's important to talk to you about the whys behind climate change and how we got to this point. First, let's talk about the difference between weather and climate. Weather refers to the atmospheric conditions that occur over short periods of time, from minutes to hours to days. Familiar examples include rain, snow, clouds, winds, floods, and thunderstorms. Climate, on the other hand, describes the weather conditions that are expected in a region at a particular time of the year. Climate change describes the change in the climate in average conditions over long periods of time, such as decades and centuries. Scientists have observed that over the last 150 years, average global temperatures have been increasing. Many of the warmest years on record have happened in the past decade and now into the first half of 2020, including right here in the U.S. and at home here in Mississippi and Alabama. According to the latest studies, recent warming of our planet appears primarily driven by human activities, such as burning fossil fuels like oil, gas, and coal. These energy sources release a gas called carbon dioxide into the atmosphere. This gas traps heat that would otherwise escape Earth's atmosphere. We call this the greenhouse effect. The Earth's average temperature has increased about 1.5 degrees Fahrenheit in the past 100 years. It doesn't sound like much, but scientists think that this small amount of warming has had an impact on extreme weather and climate disasters or events, such as rising sea levels, melting glaciers, coral reef die-offs, changes in flower and plant blooming times, more intense droughts, floods, severe weather, and stronger tropical systems or hurricanes that have caused billions of dollars in damage over the last several decades. As this series continues, we will take more of a look of how climate change is affecting us here in the Southeast and what we can do to help our planet. If there is something that you have noticed that you think could be climate change related, reach out to me and I'll help get those answers and solutions to you. Who knows, maybe it will be a part of our next edition of Our Changing Planet. For now, I'm meteorologist Vanessa Alonso.